let's make a little bit of noise for this incredible music tonight. I want to welcome everybody in the room and those of you online just tuning in to our Reach for the Stars Telethon. It's going to be a night of fundraising and fundraising, so open up your wallets, but open up your hearts as well. We're going to celebrate this incredible community. We're going to spend some time looking at the various aspects of what makes Unity North, and what makes us uniquely special. And that is something to celebrate, yes? This is our #1 fundraiser for the year, and so I hope you will be generous and know that we are so grateful for your generosity. We're going to have live auction throughout the course of the evening. So those of you online and in the room, you want to get really familiar and really comfortable with givebutter.com/UnityNorth. Let's say that together. givebutter.com/UnityNorth. Ingrain that into your heart, into your mind, and into your spirit, because that's the way you're going to outbid me tonight. That's the way you're going to outbid the other tables in the room. That's the way you out there in La La Land are going to outbid the people in the room. We have some incredible music tonight. We have some incredible community, and some heartstrings are going to be pulled tonight as we recognize some of the beautiful, beautiful things that this community does in the community. And again, what was that website? givebutter.com/UnityNorth. That can be accessed through our website, through the Unity North app, or just go online. For those of you that have trouble with that, we also have, I've wanted to say this my whole life, operators are standing by. And you may not want to bid on any of the items, but there are some amazing items, and I want to extend some gratitude to every single person who has donated an item for tonight's auction. They're all online. There's going to be 4 live ones tonight, and you're going to all bid through Give Butter, online or in the room. But there's some great things happening, and I've got a huge script here. Look at all of the words that I have to talk about tonight. I'm going to go as quickly as I can. If you want to just make a donation to the cause of the work that this community is doing, you can call this number, 678-819-9100, and operators are standing by. They will help you get on Give Butter. They will help you make a donation. And we have a goal for this evening, and we know we're going to exceed that goal. Yes? Because life is consciousness, yes? In this room is consciousness. Online is consciousness, a consciousness of prosperity and goodness and joy. Later in the evening, you might want to make a donation in memory of somebody. This community has lost a lot of people throughout the last year, and you might want to make a donation in their honor. We'll read their name, and we want to just make a special effort that I'm personally starting that off. Gail Trapnell made her transition this morning, and I'm going to donate $100 as soon as I get a break in Gail Trapnell's honor. But if you want to do that throughout the course of the evening, please do that as well on Give Butter, or call 678-819-9100. We're going to get things started. One of our favorite musicians, I think he's in the room, and I want to get him to come up here. John Stringer is an amazing musician, and he's one of our favorites here at Unity North. And I'm so grateful he decided to join us here. Let me tell you a little bit about this man. Just a little bit, because there's a lot more. John Stringer is a teacher. He's a speaker, a Billboard charting singer, songwriter, healer, author with a passion for music. He's also got a passion for people, for community, for limitless love and light. And the man exudes love and light with every song, with every sermon he gives. He is the founder of Polyplat Records and ConsciousSongwritingRetreat.com. He's partner at Healing Arts Management. He's the co-host of an amazing podcast with his beautiful wife called Awakened Pillow Talk. I love to hear he and his beloved wife talk and share. There's insights rich in that podcast. He's the host of Alignment Podcast, the co-founder of MasterMomentMakers.com, and a true collaboration leader at banding people together. I don't know where he finds time. The guy is everywhere in Atlanta. He's everywhere in the South. He's everywhere in the country, touching lives, building dreams. He now travels extensively, speaking and playing concerts, colleges, universities, workshops, spiritual centers, churches, conferences, retreats, and festivals, while sharing his uplifting, healing music and his incredible heart. We are so blessed to start the evening off with this amazing musician, amazing man. Please welcome John Stringer.
What's up, Unity North? Good to be among family. And I am already going to affirm you are going to raise so much funds, seeing that wonderful financial infusion coming in with ease and with flow. So this wonderful song is one of my favorites, and you've probably heard people talk about be the change you want to see in the world, right? If you want to see something change, be that, choose that. Well, lately, this song has hit home in another way. Heard someone call it the language of the gods. How when we can choose what we want to feel through imagination, visualization, our practices, we're telling the universe exactly what we're ordering. And more importantly, we're manifesting it now. So let's manifest together the change we want to see. Whatever it looks like, feel it during this song. I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. It's gonna make a difference. It's gonna make it right. As I turned up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids in the street without enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their needs? Oh, widows disregard somebody's broken heart and washed out dream. They followed each other, oh no, when you see, 'cause they got no place to be. That's why I want you to see. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Hey, I'm asking him to change his ways. Hey, and the message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make that change. Ooh, ooh, na 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 na. I've been a victim of a selfish kind of love. It's time that I realize there are some with no home, not a nickel alone. Or could it be really me pretending not to see their needs? Oh, widow deeply scarred, somebody's broken heart in one man's soul. They followed each other, oh no, when you know, 'cause they got no place to go. That's why I want you to know. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Oh yes, I'm asking him to change his ways. Come on, and the message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make the change. Gotta get it right while you got the time. When you close your heart, then you close your mind. That man with that man in the mirror. Oh yes, I'm asking him to change his ways. Come on, and the message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make that change. Ooh, ooh, na 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 na. It's gonna feel real good, yeah, 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 yeah. Na 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 na. Oh no, I'm gonna make a change. It's gonna feel real good. Come on, woo, make that change. You gotta lift yourself make that change.
John Stringer! Woo! Thank you, John. Beautiful as always. He's going to hang around because he's got a whole other song he's going to do a little bit later. So I have Ray up here, and he's giving me all kinds of notes. Live auction to date tonight to date night ends at 7:50. It ends at 7:50. Do I have to hurry up then? I better hurry up and get going. I hope that you all are on your phones. I'm looking at this table over here. They're on their phone. I've been outbid already 6 times. And I can't get to my phone. You know, the minister never tells you to have a phone in church, but tonight I want you to have your phone. I want you bidding on there on, what is it again? GiveButter.com/Unity North. We want to take a moment to recognize the fact that there are a bunch of people that stepped up to make this event happen. People that we are calling our sponsors, but we're calling them our friends. And they are deep supporters of what's going on here tonight. Throughout the night, we're going to be showing videos to highlight people and organizations that believe in the mission and the vision of Unity North. And we, as their partners, believe in the good work that they are doing as well. They have stepped up to donate to what's happening here this evening. There's a banner of those sponsors right over here. I don't know if we can see it online, but they'll be flashing them throughout the evening. And those sponsors, we're just so grateful for those who believe in vision, who believe in the vision of what we are doing in this community. Our first sponsor is a silver sponsor. You're familiar with them, Northwest Properties. Let me tell you a little bit about them, and then we're going to show you a video. Northwest Atlanta Realty, owned by our own Mike and Donna Stott. Make a little noise. Northwest Atlanta Properties team serves residential, sales, and property management clients with energy, enthusiasm, and fun. Wherever the Stotts go, there's going to be fun. Even in their business, people have smiles on their face, not just because they're making good deals and selling houses and getting homes, but because they're immersed in a place of joy. The Stotts bring the joy. They provide a reliable information with unthought of options. Let me tell you, a number of people in this congregation have said clearly, I didn't have a deal, and the Stotts made it happen. You know, we like to say at Unity North, God makes a way out of no way. Well, Mike and Donna Stott also make a way out of no way with incredible service, time-efficient solutions, so their clients are confident in their real estate decisions. We have a little video we're going to play. Mike and Donna are going to talk to you a little bit, and then we'll be back in a second. Go ahead.
Hi, Mike and Donna Stott here from Northwest Atlanta Properties. You may not know, or you may know, that for years, Donna and I have participated with our real estate company in something we call the Win-Win-Win program for Unity North Atlanta. We've been able to donate over $25,000 more above our personal tithes.
It works like this. When you refer yourself or any buyer, seller, or rental for property management to us at Northwest Atlanta Properties, we joyfully donate 10% of our commission back to Unity North.
You win by doing yourself or your friend a favor.
And the client wins with great service from an experienced team. We have over 80 years of experience between the two of us.
And Unity North Atlanta wins too. Just call or email me at the numbers right there to the left.
678-232-0927 or at our office 770-726-1454. You can also email mike.stott@mac.com. Thank you.
How about once again a hand for Northwest Atlanta Realty, Mike and Donna Stott. You know, at Unity North, one of our most important ministries is we're putting the direction to the future. We're reaching the minds and the hearts and the spirits of children. In this world, they need to know that they are created in the image and after the likeness of goodness, of perfection, of all that is holy. Now more than ever, our community needs us to nurture these children and to give them a hope for the future that we are handing over to them. One of the most needed messages our kids need is to know is that they were created in the image and after the likeness of good. They're not broken, they're not stained, they're magnificent. Yes? That's something we celebrate here. To hear that we behold their inherent good. We behold their inherent value. Every child that might be watching right now, we see you as the light of the world that you are. Our associate minister over youth education, Reverend Julie Boniger, the newest, well, not the newest, the oldest and the newest member of our community, because she has just entered the job of taking our youth ed program to the next level. And it's so good to have her here. We asked her to highlight just a little bit about what she's doing with the Unikids program, and we have some very special surprises she's going to tell you about.
Yeah? Yes, I am just 3 weeks into this new job, and you say associate minister, and I'm like, who's that? Still, it's awesome. I'm just so excited to spend time every week right now with our youngest congregants up to 5th grade, and I call them mini prophets because the wisdom that they share, they've been at Source most recently, right? They've just come from Source. So they minister to us way more than we minister to them. And as Richard said, we hold them as beloved divine expressions. And it's our goal every single week to make sure that they feel safe and that they feel that they can express their authentic selves 100%, no matter how they show up. They are perfect and divine, and when they leave that room, they go out into the world that can be a little bit confusing, a little bit scary, and know that they are the light that is the divine. So we were lucky last summer to have the Eyes of God art installation that was created, I think, the inception of it by Sonia Osio, who's going to be singing a little later. And our Uniteens program, in conjunction with our prayer shawl ministry, put together the Eyes of God art installation back in the trails in the forest. And so I have a little video to show you of when the Unikids went out and did a short meditation walk looking for God, and they found it.
Roll video.
Our Unikids did a silent meditation walk through Sonia Osio's Eyes of God art installation. They listened for the voice of God and said they found it in the birds, the crunch of the leaves, and the trees. We came upon the wishing tree. It says, take a ribbon, we're gonna make a wish. We talked about the energy of prayer, the intention we put out into the world. Well, we can make a wish for the world. We can make a wish for a pet or a family member. So what you're going to do, put it in your hand.
For the forest.
For the forest.
The animals.
And you know how we do our prayer? Everybody put it in your hand. And put your energy in there. We're going to hold it on our heart. I wish for people to understand each other and know that they are loved. And what is your wish?
And I wish I could have a pet, like a dog or cat or mice.
Oh, or mouse. Okay. Do you have a wish?
I do.
Hold it on your heart. What's your wish?
For I can have a fish. Everyone will be kind to another, like black people and white people will be friends.
What do you think would be good in the world? That's okay.
House?
Your house? Okay. And what about you, Cora?
Would you like houses for every child? Would it be nice if every child had a house?
Many wishes went out for pets, but also for oneness, love, and inner peace. These children are our future, and their light shines hope into the world. I want to think about the wish and think about the world, and we're going to send our energy, our God energy, into the tree. Ready? And so it is. Amen. Namaste. 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 How about that? Is there nothing better in the world than to see that little 2-year-old going? And namaste, and we teach them what namaste means. Richard talked about being able to do donations through givebutter.com/Unity North. So one of the things we're going to be talking about is to do memorial donations, but also donate in somebody's honor. And if you have a child that you want to donate an amount to, Every dollar helps Unity North with its mission, and that also includes the youth. So I'm going to throw the challenge out that you donate maybe in the honor of a child that's been important in your life. So that's what I forgot to
So
say.
your donations are absolutely necessary. You know, we're changing the future. We're not just changing the world we live in today. We're changing it for 10, 20, 30 years from now when these children are the leaders of tomorrow, and there's a new consciousness. There's a new energy. I'm going to invite one of the families that's been really, really immersed in our UniKids program to come up right now. I'm going to interview Dr. Kimberly Watkins and Randy Stewart, and they're two beautiful girls that are going to come up, and they're going to give us a special surprise with a song in a minute. But I'm going to invite them up, and will you please welcome them up to the platform right now with a round of applause. Hello, Kimberly. Hello, Randy. The girls are going to come back in just a moment. But I just wanted, you know, it's important. The work that we're doing here at Unity North is changing the future. And I would like to know, well, first of all, tell you what a difference your family being involved here at Unity North, and your girls in particular. They were stars on Christmas Eve. They were just amazing. What does it mean to your girls? What are they getting here at Unity North that maybe they wouldn't get somewhere else?
I think the thing that kind of sticks out to me the most that they get here is their confidence and their kindness. They've become to the point that they would never get on stage with us before, and now they've been on this stage multiple times and performed in front of the whole congregation. They also understand what it means to be kind, so when they see kids who are maybe not being as kind to other kids as they should be, they step up. And they step in now. And that's something that I feel like has really grown since they've been here with friends.
I absolutely love that. It's like ripples on the pond. The lessons they're getting about kindness, compassion, generosity, and love are not just here at Unity North. They're being spread to the schools. And the school could use a lot more compassion and kindness. But I know there's a benefit for you as a family. And either one of you can answer. Dr. Kimberly, I made sure I'm putting doctor in there because she's a really important person. She's a mover and a shaker, but so is Randy as well. What are the benefits that you see in your family for participating in the programs here?
Well, for us, it's the community. We have made such a beautiful community here with the other parents that we get to go do things with outside. You, of course, and Julie. It's been
I'll give you an extra 5 for that one.
such a blessing for us to be a part of that, having a community of like-minded people who want to also see our children raised in a world that is kind and beautiful.
I love that. Anything you want to add, Randy? Ditto?
Yeah, ditto. There we go, ditto.
That works. So if there's a family out there, it's a crazy world that our kids are being raised in right now. It's scarier than when we were kids. If there's a family looking for something that we have, what is something you would like to say to that family that might be watching online right now?
Come and try it. Let your kids get to spend time with these children. Let them get to laugh and play and be little while they're little. Because when Randy and I first started coming here, what really made the choice to stick with Unity was the day that we saw the teenagers up here running the service that day. Yep. And Randy looked at me right afterwards and he said, "No, honey, I want our children to be like that." Those children were so kind. They're such good teenagers, not something you see all the time, right? These beautiful teenagers, these great souls who loved each other. So come, your kid can be like that. Let our kids embrace them and love them.
And we'll see them talking also up on this platform, but we're going to see them singing here in just a second. But one of the foundational principles of Unity is that we are here to get our questions answered, but also to get our answers questioned. And the youth of today coming up are wise. They're bringing in a new paradigm and a new consciousness that is essential. So we hear from their wisdom. We hear from their light and their spirit, and that is essential. But right now, these two girls that would not get on stage before, they're going to sing a song for you. Julie, you want to tell us about it?
I'm going to ask him a question first. I think that goes like that, and that goes like that. You have two of the kindest children, most talented children, sweetest children. I am just blessed to be with you guys every week. And my mama had Zoe in the preschool, and pretty soon you're going to be a Uniteen, and then you're going to be one of those YOU. Yeah. So I'm going to ask each of you, what is it about kids coming to church on Sunday that you like? You're first. Say it nice and loud.
I like that, like, the kids get to have fun, like, a lot. They get to play what they want. they get to imagine.
Get to imagine. Did you hear that? What about you, Zoe?
I like the family.
You like the family. Do we feel like a family? Yeah. So, wait, tell them.
Like the cousins and everything getting together every Sunday.
I didn't tell her to say that, I promise. And that's what they talked about. You guys you homeschool, so you want that extended family. And so it is like getting together and being cousins. And as the kids go from group to group to group until they graduate, then they become a family, and then they bring your families back, right? Yeah. Yes. So we're going to sing a song called "A Million Dreams," which is from The Greatest Showman. And so I did ask them. Oh, yeah. John Stringer, did you hear him sing? He can't wait for you to sing this song. I'm going to ask you first, and you're going to tell them, because look, they're all waiting for your wisdom, wee prophet. What is one of your dreams for the world?
That everyone's kind to one another.
And
that everyone has the same amount.
Everyone has the same amount. And what did you tell me about disabilities?
I want everyone to be able to do anything.
Yeah, she talked about how if there are disabilities, she wants there to be no stopping anyone from doing whatever they want. And what about you? Are you going to go big and tell me what you told me? What's your dream for the world? What would make the world a better place?
I want everyone to connect with people, with animals, and I don't want anyone to be fighting. I want it to all be peace.
Did you hear that? I want everyone to connect with animals, and I don't want anyone to be fighting. I want there to be peace. Should we sing? Let's show the grown-ups how to do it. All right. You don't think yours is turned on? We'll see Mr. Michael up there. That's his job, and he's about to do it. Let's move up here. All right. I'm only at the end, so I'm going to go right over here. I'll be right here. Gonna sing to them? Do you need me to stand here? Yeah, okay.
I close my eyes and I can see the world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. We can live in a world that we desire. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile in a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we lost our mind. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to the world the way it designed. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'll bring us along to the world you see, to the world you close your eyes to see. You close your eyes to see.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake.
Million dreams, a million dreams.
I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make.
Good job. You guys are gonna make the world. Look at that.
Beautiful girls. Make a little noise for the Kimberly Watkins and Stewart family and his beautiful two kids. Do it for the kids. Bid for the kids. And I want to announce that it's already happening for the kids. Jenny Langer has already made a donation in honor of the kids that just sang in the Unit Kids. Nicole Glasgow just made a donation in memory of Marlo Burton and Atiba Davis. We hold both of them in our hearts here right now with fond memories for both of them. Susan Rue has made a donation. Christine Cowgill, thank you both for your donation. And Faye Cape Riders said, well, I don't need to be recognized. Yes, you do, because the amount of Faye Cape Riders' donation to tonight's telethon was $1,000. Woohoo! Thank you, Faye. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to come to our first live auction of the evening, and it looks like it's only $81 right now. How many people have eaten at Lucia's restaurant just down the street from the church? La Marietta. It's a divine Italian cuisine. It is a so good, amazing Italian restaurant with an incredible menu. I have never left Lucia's unsatisfied. I've always left there a few pounds heavier and very, very fulfilled.
Mike Stott has the highest bid, and I think you guys are in cahoots because
We have been trying to bid each other, and I think somebody out there wants to outbid both Mike and me. Somebody can have bragging rights about this. But wait, that there's more. It's not only Lucia's restaurant, but the Booth Western Art Museum in Cartersville. Pat and Vicky Ankaitis took me there for the first time recently, and I didn't have any high expectations of Western Art Museum. They wanted to go before I was ready. I could have spent 3 days there. It is an incredible place. So your date night will include a beautiful evening of dinner at Lucia's and then go up to the Booth Western Art Museum, and $81 is just not enough. Say that with me, just not enough. Together, just not enough. So Julie is monitoring those of you on Give Butter right now to go up on that. 81 is the current bid. Have they been outbid?
Beverly Epps.
Beverly Epps, what did she bid?
86.
$86. It's going to go up. I'm going to be really, really greedy here. That's not nearly enough. $86? Come on, let's go $5 higher. I got 86. Who's going to go higher? 86, who will go higher? I want a 91. Anybody want 91? Come on, watch it on Give Butter. Come on.
Come on.
86, Beverly, somebody outbid Beverly Epps. I have a 2. I don't know what that means, but peace to you too. We have a 92.
200.
200?
We got a
Did
2.
somebody just bid $200?
We've got 100. Ooh, we had 100 by Rosemary, and she got outbid by Mike Stott. It's going up. It's going up. Yeah. Ray, our stage manager, $200.
But are you? It doesn't count if you're not on GiveButter.com. You got to do it. You got to somehow find a way. If you're going to give us $200, we would gratefully accept it. Roxanne, get $200 on Ray's name. In fact, while you're at it, add a 0 to that and let's make it 2,000. Yes?
All right, since Ray's not on Give
Ray's
Butter.
not on there. What we're going to do is we're going to give him a chance to figure it out. The band, this incredible band, is going to play a tune. During this time, we're going to invite you to get on there and outbid Ray Hughes. Spanish Ministry donated $200. Is that what you're saying? I got that later. Well, it's in right now. So we want to give thanks to the Spanish Ministry of Unity North that just donated $200, to the Telethon tonight, and the Animal Ministry that just donated $900. Can you feel the tension? Can you feel the energy? We're going to ask the band to play, and we've got that Lucia's Restaurant and the Booth Museum is your time to bid as we listen to the Unity North Band. Give 102. 201. The band's going to end here soon, and we're going to end this. 201. Not the Booth Museum. Better yet, it's a movie right across the street.
It's dinner and a movie, folks. Dinner and a movie. Mike Stott versus Beverly Epps. Are you guys going to go together?
Come on, Beverly. Come on, Beverly. How about a hand for the great music? Unity North Band.
We love you just the way you are, band.
It's automatically, but that means somebody put a higher bid in there, and they're just going to outbid you because they've got it probably at $500, right, Beverly? Hey, I want to let you know, speaking of $500, we had a donation come in while the band was playing that music in honor of the children's ministry here at Unity North and what we are doing. We want to thank Rosemary Haley for a $500
Where is she? Where is she?
to the Unikids.
Where is she? Where is she?
She may be online. Rosemary, wherever you are,
We
know
love
we are
you.
so incredibly grateful. We appreciate your support. Where? Oh, there she is, right in front of us.
Thank you.
All right, what are we currently at for Lucia's and a movie?
One, or is it $216?
$216.
To
It's
Mike
gonna go
Stott.
quick here, folks. $216. Who's got it? What's the name on it?
Mike Stott.
Mike Stott. You're going to let him get away with this? That's right.
This is it.
It's Lucia's and a movie right across the street at the Movie Tavern. And we want to thank Lucia's Restaurant and Movie Tavern for their support. It's going once. Mike's got it once. 216. Going twice.
One more?
So, for $216 to Mike Stott. Thank you, Mike. We appreciate you. And we've got some more donations here. We talked about Rosemary Haley. That's an incredible. Thank you for your generosity. We got a donation from Courtney Shales. This table is just being generous tonight. I am so incredibly grateful. Shirley Grant, I know you're in the room as well. And you gave us $100 in honor of Donovan Grant's graduation from high school. Make a little noise for Donovan Grant. And for Shirley Grant for her donation in his name. Thank you. Donovan, wherever you are, I hope you're watching. That's you grandma? Your grandma. Grandma loves you, and so does Unity North. So now we're going to come to the next sponsor. We have a gold sponsor. Everyone go, ooh. Gold sponsor. That means they really, truly believe in the mission and vision of what Unity North is doing. Linda Minnick, another famous person around here. Life coach and Psych K facilitator extraordinaire. How many know Linda Minnick? How many's lives have been changed by spending time with Linda Minnick as a coach or as a Psych K facilitator? Her quest is to help as many people as possible to understand the power that they hold within themselves. It sounds like a perfect fit with Unity North because that's what we're doing. We're reminding people who they truly are, that what they hold within themselves to create the lives of success that they truly desire and they truly deserve. How many people would love to have a more successful life, a more rich life, a more full life? Then you need to be spending some time with Linda Minnick. Hopefully those people discover their connection with the infinite, with the Creator, and the rest of creation in the process. I just want to speak a little bit candidly. I know we're a little bit behind, but Linda is a lifelong supporter of Unity North. She truly believes in the great work we do here. In fact, so much so that she was a board chair for many, many years. It's a wonderful circle because we believe in what Linda Minnick does. I have personally seen people inside this church and outside this church come to me and say, this lady changed my life. She gave me a direction. She gave me a purpose. She gave me a reason. They go to her, and suddenly life is a different place. And so I want to just thank her before we roll the video. One more round of applause for Linda Minnick. Let's take a look at the video Linda put together.
Some people believe life is hard, that happiness is the destination, not part of the journey. What if you didn't believe that? Psych K is an easy, effective, and proven method to identify and replace the limiting beliefs that are stopping you from living the life you deserve. For more information about Psych K, visit my website, lindaminnick.com, or call me at 678-641-7005. It's your life. It's your choice. You deserve to be happy.
One more round of applause for Linda Minnick, life coach, Psych K facilitator, a gold sponsor.
I just saw Judith Johnson made a $100 donation in honor of her inspiring daughter, Jasmine. We love Jasmine. We love
Beautiful.
Judith.
And since we mentioned the name Judith Johnson, Judith Johnson has been the brains behind this entire telethon experience. She has been working for months to bring it together, and she's putting her money also where her mouth is. You know, somebody once said that if your church burned down tomorrow, would anybody care outside of your congregation? And if the answer is no, you're not doing your work. You're not doing your work. At Unity North, we are committed to taking the love that we are, the love that we experience, the good that we experience outside of our walls. Pretty much every Sunday we're saying, if what we do in this room stays in this room, it's been a waste of time. Maybe not a waste of time, but it hasn't reached the depth and the breadth of what it can do to change the world. And so we're about taking the love, taking the good in the community out into the community. We're committed to living our fifth unity principle, which is the truth. The truth that I know is the truth that I demonstrate. The love that I know is the love that I demonstrate around the world. We're just getting started at Unity North on our annual Habitat for Humanity build. Every year, we as a community partner with the interfaith community, and we build a home for those that are in need. Your dollars allow us to do that, to tithe to them not only our dollars in return into the community, but our time and our energy. And I want to thank Chris Scare and John Ragland for leading that Habitat for Humanity build every single year. A little bit of noise for those two gentlemen. One of the nearest and dearest outreach ministries to our house is our weekly food distribution. COVID hit churches everywhere, and COVID hit families everywhere. And this community partnered with the Baha'i community to really step up, to not just house with Habitat, but to feed those that were hungry. We've been doing this for several years now, and let me tell you, it is heartwarming to see the people every single Wednesday that would go hungry if we did not have that distribution. I want to thank PJ and Rihanna Vafadare from the Baha'i community for partnering with us. I started that outreach ministry, but I had to give it up because it was so much work, and I want to just give credit where credit is due. Jeannie Ruiz took over that outreach as the head of making that happen every single Sunday, and I want you to know that during COVID, we served as many as 900 people that were hungry without us being here. 500 families were met, and Jeannie has been doing it since the very, very beginning. Currently, 200 to 300 people come through our food distribution every single Wednesday. That's something to celebrate, and it's something that's about taking that love outside of our walls. I think it deserves more applause than that. And as always, it takes an army of volunteers to make these outreach ministries happen. I'm going to come down here to, there they are right in front of me. Alice White and Jim Woldrup have been volunteering at this food drive for well over a year, probably even longer. They are here consistently when they're feeling good. They're here when they don't feel good. They're making a difference every single week, and I wanted to talk to them a little bit. So first of all, Alice, I'll start with you. How long, I've got a mic, I don't need it. Tell me, how long have you and Jim been volunteering with our food distribution?
Actually, it's been almost a year.
Okay.
We've been here, and we have fallen in love with the program, saw the need. We were actually volunteering for Family Promise one Wednesday, doing some work, and saw the incredible amount of work. It amazed me that the volunteers could do what they did, and I swore then I was going to help, and I hooked him in. So we started helping.
How about you, Jim? How long? You've been doing it the same time?
Yes.
Do you regret that she roped you into it?
I absolutely regret that she roped me in as late as it was. I wish I'd been doing it much longer.
Oh,
one of the joys that I have is seeing the people come through. Some of the people that have come through in the past come back and help as well. They not only, there's at least 3 that do ministries to they do.
Well, you know what I've seen happen, and it's very heartwarming. It is an exchange of love. It's not just a box of food. It is an exchange of love. And the fact that you were there as volunteers caring about these people, they're getting much more than watermelons and cantaloupes and cucumbers. They're getting a sense that they belong and they matter. What are some of the stories that you have heard from the people who have come through?
One family particularly, there was a young man driving through, and of course, you quit, hey, how are you, friendly, He started sobbing, and it absolutely tore my heart out. His house had burned down during the night while he was at work. That's what he came home to. And not only did he not have a house, of course, then he had absolutely no food. And the gratefulness that these individuals, when they come through, grateful, thanking us, and it's frankly the very least I can do as a fellow human being is to love them and try to help take care of them.
One of the people that came through about 2 years into this food distribution came back with gift cards. And the story she told me, she says, I needed this place during COVID. And for 2 years, I would not have eaten without the food that you were giving me. And I want to come forward, and I want to pay it forward. And to see that, and then several of the volunteers that work with both of you were actually people who received food who now are showing up and serving. This is what makes the world go around. We pay it forward. We love each other because we belong to each other, yes?
Absolutely we do.
So
Yes.
I want to know what keeps you coming back. He wants the microphone. Look, he is going for that microphone.
How I feel about it, if we have people coming to us here at Unity for help, for the food, the very least I can do is come back. And as Richard said, we've had families that have come back and they're helping other people. So that's why I keep coming back.
And one of the joys that we share is individuals that come, some food angels we call them, who deliver food to their neighbors, some 30, some 35 different neighbors that they share with. And it is a joy. And it's been said that it's more blessed to give than to receive. Boy, this is a blessing beyond blessings. And so we receive much more than the people that we donate to. It is a blessing. And I thank you for giving me the opportunity to do that, because Unity North has given us that opportunity. And we thank you ever so much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Something else that you two are involved in is Family Promise. You know, we're not just giving away food, we're creating shelter, and we have partnered, again, in an interfaith way with churches and synagogues and temples throughout the Cobb County area, where we are housing those people who are trying to get back on their feet. Is there anything you want to say about Family Promise?
Oh my goodness, I started volunteering just as a sleepover person, to tell you the truth. Fell in love with the families and the children. It is such a blessing to be able to help them and sharing the love. And this is one thing they have just constantly said to us after they've been here, is the love and acceptance, and we're non-judgmental. We don't push things on them. We respect them as a family, and I love the program, and it goes hand in hand with you. I am so grateful to be part of Unity.
Well, you went from being a sleepover host to now you were one of the 3 or 4 leaders of this Family Promise ministry, yes?
I am. Yes.
Mary Custerman is also, where is she? I know she's here somewhere. Another person who said, I'll help out once in a while, who has now become one of the leads in this Family Promise ministry. But Jim wants to say something first.
I told Richard, you know, I normally am very shy and I don't meet people well, but...
Would you all agree that he's normally shy? I don't think so.
You can see with Mary and Alice standing, and if Judith stood, you'd see there also. I was roped into this because I could reach the top shelf.
So, Mary, tell us just a tiny bit. We have just a minute or two about
Okay.
Family Promise, and I think you have a special announcement as
I
well.
do. I absolutely do. Let me just say that I was a member of Family Promise as a volunteer before I was a member of the church. I've been involved with Family Promise for about 6.5 years, almost 7, somewhere in there. And it wasn't until last year I became a member of the church. So it was the families.
What took you so long?
Hey, I'm a slow learner. It was the families and the project that helps these families with a leg up. And it's so beneficial. We need, on average, 60 volunteers 4 times a year. If you want to give back to this organization and to families who need us, please see any of us. And on behalf of the volunteer coordinators, myself, Jim, Alice, Yvonne Shales, and Judith Johnson, we would like to donate $1,000 to the food outreach program, food drive outreach.
Oh, that's amazing.
In recognition.
Come on, folks, what is that?
In recognition of our appreciation for the continued support they give to our graduate families when they go out into permanent housing, because they need that ongoing support. So thank you so much for supporting Family Promise. We love it. If you want more information, see us.
So these are just 3 of the outreach ministries. I want you to repeat after me. The love that we know is the love that we demonstrate. See, we're far much more than a church here in the community. We are love in action. Not just love in talk, but we are love in action. And I thank each of you for demonstrating the principles that we teach. You are an example of love in action. Family Promise.
Richard.
Yes.
We have a running total. We can show where we're at. So I think.
I don't have a drummer. Oh, I need a drum roll.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Come on, make some noise.
I think, do we have the graphic?
Let's put the graphic up there. What is our current total?
15,000.
Woohoo! Thank you all for your generosity. We appreciate you. Those online who are bidding and those that are making donations, we're so grateful. We're going to right now take a look at Family Promise, where it started from, how it all began, and then we're going to have John Stringer come up and do another song for us. We're so grateful for the partnership with Family Promise and all the ministries that we support out in our community. We want to let you know that 10% of everything we raise here this evening is going back into the community to support the organizations that are feeding the hungry, that are housing the homeless, and that are clothing those that are naked. It's all wonderful and good. Just a couple of things before we have John through and do another song. We want to thank the following people for their donations. Judy Tonsmeyer. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Judy. Jean Wood. Where are you, Jean? I saw her in here earlier. Right there. Thank you so much for your donation. And of course, Judith Johnson, who is involved in every square inch of taking that love out in the world. Together, those 3 people, it totals $1,600 in donations. Thank you. We're so incredibly grateful. You can keep bidding, but right now we're going to have a little bit of music. Let's welcome once again John Stringer.
Love in action. This song is about giving thanks for seeing those opportunities.
I wanna say thank you for the way you gently open my eyes. No matter what I do, your love is always coming through. When I look in any situation and I say yes, Great Spirit, I say yes. Father, I say yes to your love. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. You've created me fearlessly and wonderfully to be your instrument. Use me, use me. I surrender in this moment. Let me be your eyes, let me be your hands, and let me be your voice. I'll give you everything I can, and I say yes, yes. Great Spirit, I say yes. Surrender, I say yes. I'll give up everything that keeps me from knowing you and knowing the truth. Oh, and take my hands, do what you will, and take my voice, do what you will, and take my all, do what you will. Let your love flow through me. Ooh, I know you will know the plans to prosper me. Yes, give me hope in the future, and I say yes. I surrender, and I say yes, yes, and I say yes. Father, Mother, I say yes. Whatever's mine to give, I say yes. To your love, oh yes, oh yes. Can you sing that with me? I say yes. I say yes. Whatever's mine to receive, I say yes. And to share, I say yes. To your love, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes.
John Stringer. So, John, I want to say on behalf of Unity North Community, thank you for saying yes to your ministry. Thank you for saying yes to every song you've ever written that has touched our heart. Thank you for saying yes to be here tonight. He came at his own dime to be here this evening, and he said yes to us. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. If you want to support John Stringer, there's some product right at the table. Kathy is right over there. That beloved wife I was talking about earlier, she's sitting right over there. She would love to sell some product. Please support his ministry as you're supporting Unity North today. Yes? Can be a great big yes. I want to bid $1,000. Everybody say yes. Well, wait a minute. That yes wasn't quite as exciting. You know, one of the things that we pride ourselves here at Unity North that sets us apart a little bit, you know, every church within 20 miles will say, everyone's welcome. Everyone's welcome. And we don't doubt that that is true. Everyone is welcome, but we take it a step further at Unity North. Everyone is welcome, and everyone is accepted. You see, you're going to be welcomed into our doors, and you're going to be accepted for the unique way that God shows up as you, the unique way that you express that light and that magic and that beauty. Other churches, other places may want to change you and say you need to change the way you live. You need to change the way you think. We honor the way you live. We honor the way you think, and we not only honor it, we celebrate it. Because each one of us is a cell within the body of the magnificent creation, God's creation. Why would we want to diminish anything about the way you express on this planet? And so we're going to have a little part of our evening this evening where we celebrate that acceptance. LGBTQ ministry is one of the most active ministries in our community, and it has attracted people of the highest quality, like the lady I'm going to have come up here and sit in this chair right now. Tempe Red Hawk single-handedly changed the face of this community with her heart, her spirit, her music, her light, and her unapologetic being of who God created her to be. So will you please welcome Tempe Red Hawk. I am so glad that you said yes, and that you've said yes time and time and time again. Your story, Tempe, has done as much ministry as 100 sermons, just by being honestly, authentically, and transparently you. Can you tell us a little bit about how you found your way to Unity North and what it might have been different than other places you were at before?
I would love to share that. How are y'all tonight? Thank you for being here. So good to see you. My story is unfortunately not uncommon in the LGBTQ plus community. Years ago, I was in the choir and I was in the special groups at a mega church here in Atlanta. And the word got out that I was a lesbian. And so it was a Sunday morning. It was a beautiful Sunday morning. It was a spring morning. I'm in my choir robe. I'm sitting in the choir loft. They seat us, and the pastor steps forward to pray. And somebody seated next to me taps me on the leg, and I'm praying. And I look over, and they're like, the minister wants to talk to you. And it was the choir minister. And I was like, me? And he said, yes, meet me out in the thing. And I was like, okay. So I get up while there's prayer going on, and I'm like going down the aisle. And what I noticed is when I got to the end, he told the choir to move in. So my seat was taken. So I go outside the choir loft, and I met him in the courtyard that was adjoining the sanctuary. And I said, is everything okay? And he said, yes, but I have a question for you. And I said, okay. And he said, are you a lesbian? Are you gay? And I said, yes, sir, I am. And he said, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. We can't have you in the choir and singing special music and live that lifestyle. So I'm going to have to ask you to leave. If you will, please return your choir robe to the choir loft. And I said, okay, to the choir room. So I left. He left. He had to spin around because the choir was going to sing again. And I'm in this courtyard, and I hear the birds singing, and the sun is just beautifully coming through the trees, and there's this light breeze. And it was a completely different sanctuary at that moment for me than the building that was right beside me. So I did. I walked upstairs to the choir room to hang up my robe. And as I was walking the stairs to go up to the choir room, the choir started singing again. And I remember so vividly, Richard, it was actually a life-changing moment for me as I took off my choir robe and I put it on its hanger and I hung it up. I thought, I'm done with religion. That's going to do it for me. I was still crazy in love with God, just so in love with God. It reminds me of the story in the Bible about the woman who went through the crowd. She had the issue of blood, and they were like, you can't go through there. You have to scream, you're unclean. You're not supposed to touch a rabbi. What are you doing? And she would not take no for an answer. You know that? She went through the crowd, and she just touched the hem of his garment. Nobody was going to tell her, no, you can't see him. No, you cannot be loved by him. And I felt I think a lot of people in our community, we just love God so much. And we've just been told over and again, you're an abomination. You're not welcome here. You must change. I'm going to touch the hem of his garment. There's nothing you can do to stop me.
You've touched the hem of a lot of garments. Everywhere we look, we see the face of God, and the community has been deeply touched by not just you, but your introverted wife. Jody has made such a difference, just as powerful in a different way. But you've touched many lives, and you've touched my heart. You're never going to walk into a church again. Yet here you came, and you spent time at Unity North. What was it about this place that made you think maybe I could put my toe back in the water?
I love this question, and I love this church, and I love this community because you do. It's not just words. You embraced me and my wife when a lot of my own family still doesn't. So for a lot of us in our community, we lose our families. We do. And we want to be connected, and we want to be loved, and we want to be Spirit-filled and to be able to walk out our faith. We want to be good citizens. We want to love people. We want to be of service, and we get the door slammed in our face so often. In fact, I did a series with somebody recently, and they interviewed people in our community, people like me, and I asked her, I was like, I'm curious, what is the one commonality in all of our stories? And she said, the church. The church has just beat y'all to death. And I said, I'm unsurprised, unfortunately. So this house, this place, you.
And you out there.
And you out there. I walk in and I am loved and I'm embraced and I'm picked up and I'm hugged for 10 minutes. And when I go home after being here, I smell like every kind of perfume and cologne ever manufactured. It is the most beautiful thing of all. This is my home. I love this place. It gave me a part of my life back that I just didn't know would ever come back.
Well, you know, that's one of the things that we're celebrating tonight. A lot of places people have come here and doors have been shut in their face. You don't belong. You need to change if you want to belong. We're about opening doors at Unity North, and that's what we're celebrating. That's what you're donating to, creating a safe environment for everyone. Everyone to not only feel welcome, but everyone to feel accepted, and then to make a difference as you're celebrated. Tempe has been working with Will Hodge, our guitar player, on a musical called I Am Elu that's going to be coming up. Briefly, before you sing a song from that show, can you tell us what that is?
I'd love to. It's a musical entitled I Am Elu. It's set back in the 1800s, the mid-1800s, and about a Native American woman who has this call. She just can't deny it. So she goes out in search of what it is that she knows is there for her, and a chance meeting will change her life forever. It's a really cool story. I hope you guys will come out.
When is it going to be? What are the dates?
19th and 20th here at the Peace Chapel.
So thank you for opening doors. Thank you for telling your story, because your story is our story. Every one of us, in one form or another, has experienced this story. I'm going to bring the introvert up now. We have the extrovert in the chair, but I'm going to invite the extrovert over to meet the wife, meet the introvert, and they're going to do a special song from this musical coming up, I Am Elu. Please welcome Jody Lepo and Tempe Redhall.
Oops. Pardon me while I get dressed here, apparently. Thank you, honey. Y'all, this is my wife, Jody. I'm so proud of her. I might need a guitar tech. I'm so sorry.
Well, why the guitar? Why she's doing an old Chinese song called Tuning. We can ask you to be continuing to make donations, to continue to call into that number 678-819-9100. Make your donation. Operators are standing by, the wonderful staff of Unity North. And we got a couple more things. And tell me when you're ready, guys. Don Gowing, in honor of the care team here at Unity North, it has just donated. Thank you, Don, for being part of the care that happens here. Patsy Yarborough, a member of our staff, has just made a donation in honor of her daughters, Greer, Leah, and Landon. And all three of them are engaged to be married. In the next 9 months, all three of her daughters are going to be married. So Patsy, thank you so much. Beverly Epps, you've just been busy on the phone all night, and I'm so grateful on behalf of her son, Sean. Anybody ever meet Sean? Sean is a light in this world. Another person, because of his condition, that might have had a door slammed in his face, and it was opened. Thank you for supporting him and letting his light shine beautifully. Yvonne and Andrew Shales. Is Andrew here tonight? I was going to say hell froze over, no? Tell Andrew, wherever you are, I hope you're watching, but I'm grateful. Yvonne and Andrew Shales in memory of Riley, Christina, and Ashlyn Grace. Take a moment. That goes deep. Their spirits are as alive as ever, and we hold them in the glory of their own light. Marianne Blackford. I know Marianne is here. She's sitting at a table right over there. Speaking of lights, made a generous donation in memory of a beautiful congregant who I miss every single day, Deanna Fleener. May every name mentioned here be a blessing. May their memory be a blessing. And may every person recognized, donated, or remembered be a blessing. Let's hear a song from I Am Elu.
On the bank of a river, footprints wash away. End of a journey free of pain. Mind is a healer, there's power in our thoughts. On the shore of the river, reclaim all you've lost. You are stronger now than you've ever been. Your time is now. You are one with the wind. Let your spirit reveal. Ooh, you are healed. You are healed. We are down and lonely. The world can seem so dark. It's there we let the pain define who we are. Know that you are stronger. Let your sorrow go, and the pain will no longer live inside your soul. You are stronger now than you've ever been. Your time is now. You are one with the wind. Let your spirit reveal. Ooh, you are healed. You are healed. I'm gonna speak a blessing over you right now. You are whole. You are well. You are strong. You are free.
The introvert, Jody Lepo. The extrovert, Tempe Red Hawk Lepo. Please get your tickets. They are going fast for I Am Elu. Thank you guys for kicking doors open, for touching the hem of the garment and helping us and inviting us to do it right along with you. Julie said she came up here with a special announcement of some kind.
Well, we have an update on our total, which if you want to do that right before intermission, or you want to
Well, give me a drum roll.
give it a drum.
Let's go ahead and do it.
All right, let's put the slide up. It's exciting. $20,000.
Woohoo! So I'm going to come down to the floor here again. One of the co-leads of our LGBTQ ministry, and I knew her at a previous church, and I'm so grateful that she followed me over here. This is Nita Paris, a brilliant, brilliant soul and spirit in our midst, and one of the most, she's got not only the brilliant mind, she's got a heart as big as all outdoors to match it. And so this is Nita Paris. Can you tell us a little bit about the LGBTQ ministry here at Unity North?
Absolutely, I'd love to. And Tempe, thank you for sharing your story. And you're right, it's typical, not to the intensity that you experience, but it is not unusual and very common for individuals in the LGBTQ community to experience spiritual violence, if you want to call it that, or pain at the heart level and the life level from religious communities. So, what was the question?
Just
I just had to.
Run, girl, go,
I just had to.
I won't
say
put you
that.
in a box. Just tell us about the LGBTQ ministry here at Unity North.
Yeah, so it's a place for us to find friendship, support, community, to get those things, but it's also a place for us to give back. And I think that's something that we all value. This Tempe alluded to it, but this longing for spiritual community, longing for spiritual family. Many of us grew up in more fundamentalist churches, and those roots, I value those roots, and I'm grateful for those roots. Those roots led me to seek out a place like Unity, and those roots lead all of us to seek out places like Unity. So we long for community, and when we come here, when we get involved, then we belong to a spiritual community. So our longing is met with a sense of belonging here at Unity, and we thank you all for that, and we thank you all for that as well.
Well, it is a sense of belonging. Her wife, Sylvia, is a member of our board of directors. So
yes.
they dove in and got in head first. What keeps you coming back? What is it about this particular community that keeps you and Sylvia participating and jumping in at that high level?
I think part of it is just a realization that we sing this song, You Are the Face of God, and every time I hear that song, I get choked up. Just saying it, I get choked up. So, when I know that I look at you, all of you, and I see a unique expression of God. We all have different beliefs. We all come from different backgrounds. We have different ways of living, but we find each other here and we see God in each other. And to know that when you look at me, you see me as a reflection of the face of God. And so it's that realization, and then it's the opportunity for us to be of service. Members of our group have helped with the Family Promise. We've helped with the beautification of the lawn and the grounds. We had, the pumpkin patch. And last spring, we hosted a homeless sleep out to raise money for Covenant House and LGBTQ
The
youth.
LGBTQ ministry raised over $11,000 for Covenant House that day.
Right. So you all were very generous. You all saw the need, and you all stepped up, just like you're doing tonight. This is a wonderful event, and it does my heart good. It does our heart good to see people coming together to support all of the ministries here. We are but one, but we serve a very unique population, and our ministry, our goal is to grow it, to reach out, which leads me to our event.
Well, let me say, first of all, you make it easy to see the face of God.
No.
You and Sylvia make it so easy, because your presence, your light, your life, and your courage to come into this place, you've made it really easy.
Thank you.
Tell me when it is you all meet.
We meet every second Sunday after
Okay.
church in the creativity room, and now that the weather's nice, we may move out to the labyrinth or to the new courtyard if there's room for us to squeeze in.
Yeah, so I want to extend an invitation before we hear about an event that's coming up. There are people in Cobb County, right in our backyard right now, that within 10 miles would not find a place that they would be welcome. We need to spread the word. And the gifts that you give allow us to have a marketing program where we spread the word. We're going to be doing an event. The LGBTQ ministry is doing an event, and our plan is to not just play small, not to hide anymore, but to let the world know outside of our walls that everybody is accepted here. Can you tell us about that event coming up on October 11th?
October the 11th, it's a Wednesday. It's National Coming Out Day. Those of you who were here back in the fall of 2019, we did our first coming out and coming into Unity monologues, and we did it in the Peace Chapel, and we had probably 80, maybe 80 people.
There's 100, I think.
100, just in our own community. And the event is where individuals share their story, kind of like what Tempe did tonight. But not only their coming out story or some aspect of their coming out, you can find those stories everywhere. What's unique is, why are we here at Unity? What brought us here? What keeps us here? So that's the story we want to tell. We want you all to know it. It's going to be a variety of individuals. It's going to be parents who have trans kids. It's going to be trans individuals. It's going to be lesbians. It's going to be gay. It's going to be a whole variety of individuals telling some aspect of their story. And we want the community out there to know. So we're going to be advertising and marketing to the East Cobb and Woodstock areas in particular, since that seems to be our neighborhood. So
And
please
again,
come.
we as a community are not playing small. Love is love is love is love is love, period. And we're going to make a big splash on October 11th to let the world know that love exists here at Unity North.
And it's free. Love offering accepted.
Yes. So it's a little known fact. One of the items that we're bidding on tonight, and not only is she a co-lead of the LGBTQ ministry, she has become a master fly fisherwoman. Is that what?
Angler.
A fly angler. And she is going to give you a training to take you out, provide all the equipment. Tell us about this fly fishing experience.
Well, first of all, you know trout do not live in ugly places. So if you're longing for a day in the mountains on a beautiful stream, whether you're a fly fisher person, angler, or not, I'm happy to take you. I've been fly fishing probably for maybe 4 or 5 years. I consider myself still a newbie, but I love to share the joy of fly fishing, and I love to teach people some basics so that you can understand and you can experience fly fishing.
Do we have a current number on that?
We do. We only have 4 bidders, which is not acceptable, but it's at $250.
$250
And spending
for
an
a night.
afternoon with this wonderful, whether fly fishing or not, the spirituality of that afternoon in nature with this angel.
It's a whole day.
Will you promise it's a meditation as well?
Yes,
An
we bless
entire
the
day?
water. We
And
bless the
Anita
water,
R. is
and
the
we
current
bless the
high bidder.
fish. We bless the water, we bless the fish.
So we're only 4 bidders. I'm telling you, this has
Yes.
got to go for more than 250. So
No
we're gonna,
experience necessary. I provide all of the equipment. I will provide food and beverage, transportation, or if you'd rather meet me somewhere, we will.
Will you
So
cook up the fish that we catch?
I'll
found the line.
Richard,
I will clean it for you.
You will clean it for them? Okay, that's worth $250 right there. So go on again, givebutter.com/Unity North and bid on this wonderful event. How about a hand for Nita Paris?
Thank you all.
Thank you, Nita. So we're going to come up on an intermission here in just a few moments, but we have a raffle ticket. I can't read. My eyes are just not, they're a little old, Ray. Parking space. There are, Julie, can you tell us about the raffle items that we have going on?
Oh, yes, I think. We have a parking space for 1 year. This is one of our raffle, and we've got some Uniteens and some volunteers that are selling raffle tickets at, yep, right there, at intermission. Please purchase a raffle ticket, and you're going to win one of 2 things. A dedicated in-front parking space at Unity North with your name on it for 1 year. 1 year.
See, we don't give the minister a parking space around here. We give it to the bidders.
And if somebody parks there, we will tow them. No, I don't know if we will. And the other raffle ticket is the Booth Museum, which my mother, she's trying to get me there. I haven't been, but it's one of the world-renowned cowboy museums, I think. And so that's the other raffle ticket. I think it's four.
Four of them.
Four
Yep.
tickets. Yep. So buy your raffle tickets at intermission. We've got some donations in if you want to.
I've got Amira Jones, $100 in honor of her grandson, Browder Jones. Amira, I know you're in the room somewhere. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And Browder, love is going to you. Guess what? I think it's her birthday today, is it?
Yesterday.
It's yesterday. Julie Boniger just donated $80 in honor of Marilyn Boniger's 80th birthday just yesterday. Anything you want to say to her?
Oh, goodness. I love you. You're my best friend. I would not be here without you. And come tomorrow at 3 p.m. We're celebrating her big. And I'm going to throw it out.
Is that an open invitation?
It is.
All right.
It is. You may not be able to eat if you don't bring food and you just know. It's an open invitation. This woman she's the head of the welcome team and just does amazing things. And so, yes, we want to celebrate her big.
We celebrate you and we celebrate the donation in your name, Marilyn. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I'm going to issue the challenge to donate somebody else's birthday. Let's get some other people on there. It's somebody,
Beverly Epps has donated another. Yeah. She is just busy, busy, busy tonight, and I'm so grateful. $50 in memory of Troy and Melissa Deaton.
Yeah.
And that's another one that goes deep, but they're right here. We know that, and we're holding them in our hearts as we're holding all of your whole family in our hearts. And Reverend Dr. Eugene Kirkpatrick, another member of our board of directors and a bright light. Let me tell you, when I'm doing a talk and Reverend Eugene's in the room, I get nervous because this Pentecostal preacher can preach like nobody's business, and
Amen.
She can serve like nobody's business, and she is donated in memory of Reverend Albert C. Watkins. I know the story. Thank you. Where are you out there, Eugene? I see you. Thank you so much. We're holding him right close by. And go ahead and say it.
Oh, and we just got another one. Shayla Raven, $100 for her expected grandchild. Welcoming new life in. $100. Thank you, Shayla.
So in a moment, we're going to have another live auction. Is that happening up here real quick?
After the break.
We're going to have a break in just a moment, so the band needs to come on back right up here and get going again, because we're going to highlight them in a minute. But we want to highlight one of our sponsors, another one of our sponsors, and I'm telling you, this one came out of the blue, and I am so, so grateful for Jennifer Heel with Edward Jones. She is a silver sponsor of tonight's event, recently named to Forbes America Top Women Wealth Advisors and Best in State in Georgia. Let me do this again. Recently named to Forbes America's Top Women Wealth Advisors and Best in State in Georgia in 2023. She's a heavy hitter, folks. Jennifer Heel with Edward Jones is a third-generation financial advisor who works hard to understand what's most important to you and your family. She's doing the same work that we're doing, just from a different angle. And so we are so grateful for her. She will be by your side to help create a better future for you and those around you. That's what we're doing. That's what she's doing. Let's see a video from Jennifer Heel with Edward Jones.
Dad, we got this.
We got this.
Don't you got that?
We got this.
We got this.
We got this. We got this.
We got this. Life is for living.
We got this.
Let's partner for all of it. Edward Jones.
How about a hand for Jennifer Heel and Edward Jones and their sponsorship here this evening. Before we take an intermission, you know, your donations, you wonder where it all goes. Every single Sunday, we have world-class musicians sitting over there on that side of the stage. And I've asked them to show off a little bit tonight, you know, so I don't even want you to bid during this time unless you want to make a donation in honor of the incredible talent. But I want to highlight them right now, sitting at the keys and the leader of this band, an amazing gift to this community, Ryan Almario. At the bottom of the band, at the bass, who's making it all happen, Greg Armijo. One of the co-writers of that I Am Elu play that's coming up, and he's one of the funniest guys. He writes like nobody's business. He's going to be famous in Nashville one of these days, but we are so blessed to have Will Hodge on the guitar. And one of the greatest blessings is when Michael Wheeler came and said, I'll sit behind the drums and I will rock this place. And he does with his heart, his spirit, and his talent. And last but not least, I would love to get Frank Valdez here every week because I just love his saxophone playing. He is amazing. He's sitting in with the band tonight, but let's just give a big round of applause for these incredible musicians. Brian, kick it off. featuring Frank Valdez. All right, we're going to have just a little bit of a break. This is a chance to buy some raffle tickets, a chance to go out and get some snacks and to go to the restroom. We'll be back sharply at 10 minutes from now because we've got to get going. We're a little bit behind schedule. Enjoy the video that's going to be playing, and thanks so much. We'll see you in 10 minutes. Hi, I'm Reverend Richard Burdick from Unity North Atlanta Church. I'm glad you found us. You know, we don't believe it's an accident that you found us, but a divine appointment. And we want you to know that whoever you are and wherever you may be on your spiritual path, you are welcome here. There's lots going on in our community. Let's take a look. We are a unique, interdenominational, interfaith community. And although Jesus is central to our message, we interpret his words in a fresh way. For we honor all the paths that teach love. We're walking up the same mountain. At Unity North, we empower our children, for we behold the innate beauty and goodness of their very soul. Rather than telling our kids our truth, we create an environment for them to explore the God of their understanding. And we support them in applying the universal principles of peace, love, compassion, joy, and service. At Unity North, we're taking down the walls that divide, and we're building bridges. We don't sidestep difficult topics here. We have deep conversations about race, politics, and life challenges, and how our spirituality informs these things. We find oneness in our diversity. We have over 30 unique ministries at Unity North, including an LGBTQ ministry, an animal ministry, a prayer shawl ministry, healing and wholeness, sacred sound, and a dynamic small group ministry. Mother Earth is important to us. She is truly our sanctuary, and we make use of her gift to us in our organic garden, our labyrinth, and many outdoor events and concerts. Prayer and meditation are central to Unity, for it is how we connect with all creation and with God. I invite you to join us Wednesday or Thursday evening, or Saturday or Sunday morning, or join us at our annual World Day of Prayer. Here at Unity, we pray from the deep awareness of our oneness with God. So come join us on Sunday morning. We'd love to see you.
If they were bubbles, you can play free dance party. Let's take that one.
Y'all have about 4 minutes, so come on back into the room. We've got an exciting announcement to make.
We got 2 minutes, folks. Come on down. Come on back in the room. Come on back in the computer. All you in the foyer, come on back. It's 1 minute away. Make a little bit of noise for the incredible music of the Unity North Band featuring Frank Valdez. We're so grateful that you're coming back into the room and back online. We had some really good news happen during that break. Julie's going to tell you a couple of them.
Yes, we have a couple. Lynette White and Sabrina White made a $100 donation in support of the gift of music.
Yes.
Thank you. And yes, Sarah Doctorman made a $100 donation in honor of our prayer chaplain team. So thank you.
Let's hear it for the prayer chaplain team. And I want to let you know that we got an anonymous bid. I'm not at liberty to tell you who it is, but it's a big donation. And it came in, they said, don't tell us who it was, but I believe in what Unity North does. I believe in the programs of this church. They made a $10,000 donation. Make some noise for that generosity, for that prosperity.
Do we have a total? Marissa,
do we have a total up there yet?
Can we get a total with the drum?
Well, let's make sure does that include that 10,000 we just got? I don't think it does.
So that means we're at $31,575.
Woohoo! Nice job, everybody. We're so grateful. Now, you may have noticed there's a basket that appeared up here on the stage. Let me tell you, this is worth almost $600. This is our next live auction item, so I'm going to tell you about it in just a minute. But right now, we want to thank another one of our sponsors. I believe it's a gold sponsor. I have it here somewhere. Yes, a gold sponsor to Heart, Soul, and Art Metaphysical Store located at 1470 Roswell Road, just up the street. How many have ever been there? It's an amazing place. Heart, Soul, and Art is open to customers from every walk of life. What we've talked about here today, they also demonstrate it, and nobody will be turned away. Their philosophy is that everyone is born with an inner drive to find spiritual purpose, peace, and happiness. They are committed to educating their customers, and offering a variety of ways for everyone to develop their spiritual practice, to feel connected, to feel loved, to feel inspired every day. Doesn't it sound like a perfect partnership with Unity North? They're doing the same kind of work, so do me a favor and make a little bit of noise and racket for our gold sponsor, Heart, Soul, and Art Metaphysical Store. So right now, we've got this basket right here. Let me tell you about this basket that's going to be auctioned off. The current bid is $300, according to Ray. That's not nearly enough. It is almost $600 worth of merchandise. I need a little drum roll for this. This beautiful spa basket was lovingly created by the women of Unity North, and Marilyn Boniger put this together. Here's what it includes: a haircut at Medellin Salon in Kennesaw. Oh, keep it going. Massage at Pearl's Spa in Ackworth. Sing for me. Spa service and treatment at Avene Spa in Marietta. A reflexology 30-minute treatment at Avene Spa in Marietta. An amazing place. Soft wave pain tissue treatment with Dr. Carol Cook. I'm just going to see how long he'll keep drumming. But this basket, and there's more. Wait, there's more. Face cleanser, handmade soap, nighttime repair serum, night cream, hand, eye, and face masks, foot cream, bath sponge, spa, headband, and an aroma candle. Now give me a big crash. All right, so it's currently $300 bid. That's not enough. It's worth $600. And you know, somebody tells me this would be a wonderful Mother's Day. So if Julie's willing to bid $600, I'll take it right now. This is an incredible Mother's Day. It's just around the corner, and this would be an amazing gift for a mother. So let's get on.
I am not willing to lose this basket to Mike Stott.
We have a war going on. I would pay $600 to see the two of them wrestle on the stage right now.
Yeah. You don't
so
have
we're
that
currently
much
at
hair.
300. What are we at? Where are we at?
We're at 300. Mike Stott.
Mike Stott, bid 301.
No, Beverly Epps.
There has been a battle going on this side of the room tonight. Come on, Beverly. You cannot let Mike outbid you. You're the current leader, right?
This is a really
what
great
is it right
haircut
now?
place.
Where are we at? What's the number?
325, Sylvie.
Sylvie, we have a new contender in there. We got 325. We got 312 going once.
Oh, wait.
I tell you what, let's just let it go a little bit longer. I want to see this war going.
Yes.
Let's have the band play another number for us.
That's right.
Let's hear it, guys.
You get a hand massage at this place. You get a full massage, Reiki, reflexology. Come on, let's bid.
I wonder if there's anything in his basket that can get Will Hodges' attention when we're about to start a song. Let's kick it in, guys. Sylvie, they're outbidding you. Sylvie, you're getting outbid. Come on, Beverly. Don't forget that number is 678-819-9100. Come on, Mike, they're outbidding you. We want to give thanks for Robin Egas, who donated $500 in memory of Larry Cherry. We dedicate this song to Larry. Thank you, Robin. Music. And again, that was dedicated to Larry Cherry. Robin Egas donated $500. Robin, thank you so much. And Larry, we honor your memory here today. So where are we at with the bid? There's been a war going on this side of the room, and the faces are getting ugly.
Yep. Oh, it's going up. It's going up.
What's the current bid?
So it was Sylvie, and then Beverly came back in.
And what's the number?
The number now is Nita just came in at $425.
$425. You know, I don't think that's quite enough yet. It's
not.
almost $600. It's got to go a little farther. And I realized I made a mistake. I forgot to show you the video of one of our sponsors. And so Heart, Soul, and Art Metaphysical Bookstore, let's go ahead and put them back up there and let's see the
And
video
bid,
about them.
we're calling it
Bid,
after
this is your last chance because it's going
Come
fast.
visit Heart, Soul, and Art, Marietta's #1 metaphysical shop. Improve your energy with one of our many crystals, or affirm your intentions with one of our vibrant candles. We also have Tibetan bowls, providing soothing sounds that align well with our assortment of herbs and incense that help to enhance your environment and your overall well-being. Click Get Directions now so you can visit Marietta's #1 metaphysical shop, Heart, Soul, and Art.
Once again, let's give a round of applause for the beautiful sponsor, gold sponsor here at Unity North. So we're gonna close this bid. We're gonna do it very quick. What is the top bid on it? Who's got it? Oh, we have a new bidder in there. You guys have all been outbid. Mary Custerman, what's the bid?
$450.
$450 for Mary Custerman. Watch it close. It's going once.
Going twice.
Any other bids? Wait a minute.
500?
I've got a 500 coming in. You must
It's a
really
bidding
love your
war.
wife. Is it coming in? I'm going to give it twice.
No, wait.
Is it in?
Oh, Mary.
Is it in? Check it, check.
Not yet. Are you, it's in? $500?
It's in.
$475. All right.
$475.
Come on, Mary, do 500. 500.
So I think she's already at 500. Come on, Mary, she's challenging you. Come on, baby, bring it on, bring it on. How special are you? You're one of the most special people. You deserve this.
All right, I'm seeing Mary at 500.
I've got 475 going once.
500.
500. Who is it?
It's a tie.
It's a tie. How about we take 2 baskets and get $1,000 out of them?
I don't know who's gonna win. It says 500 each. How is that possible?
I think who bid it first. You put the 500 in first. So Mary, you're going to have to go 525 if you want to beat her, and you have to do it quick because it's going once.
Come on,
go
Mary.
big or go home. Jason Haley is throwing down the gauntlet. 500, Tanita going
Mary,
twice.
525.
525. Come on, make some noise, everybody. 525 going once. I love how you just pushed her up there just a little bit. I want to know if Jason Haley's going to get his cut.
That was
525 going twice.
Oh, yep.
Sold to Mary Custerman for $525. Thank you so much for your donation. And thanks to the Women of Unity and Marilyn Boniger for putting this together. So we have been talking about, it's been wonderful to see the donations coming in honor of people who have ascended, who have passed, and 2 recent members this very week. We're celebrating and we're missing and we're grieving, and Ted and Pat Worrell made a donation tonight in honor of these 2 friends. We remember tonight Ann Patterson. Next Saturday will be Ann's memorial service. It's going to be a beautiful expression and tribute to this beautiful lady. And Gail Trapnell, who passed just this morning. We feel their spirits. Their energy is in the walls of this place. Every program, every class, these ladies live here, and so do Ted and Pat Worrell in making a donation in their honor. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A little bit of noise, ladies and gentlemen. So, you want to talk about that some more?
Just really quickly, I was gonna go out and go on location to the phone bank, but we're running a little bit behind, and you guys are doing such a good job donating. So again, you can call, but I just wanted to take a minute to call to mind those people. Call to mind whether it's someone beyond the veil, someone we've lost in the last year collectively or the last 2 years, someone you want to honor, and just bring their energy into the room. And we're going to take this time to fill those donations with that love, knowing that everyone is with us on this side and the other, making Unity North a beacon of light. And so it is.
I'm going to make a donation. I can't do it because I don't have my phone up here right now, but they can count it in the total. The minister's good for it. He's honest. But in honor of one of my closest friends in this community, And I grieve him to this day, and that's Harry Cohn. So we remember Harry Cohn today, and I'll give you $100, but you're going to get it during the week. I can't give it to you right now. Another one of the great ministries that we have here at Unity North is what we call our Wholeness Ministry, formerly known as the Healing Ministry. Every Sunday, so many practitioners are in service to the well-being of this congregation, and even congregants that don't come up here, never come up here, but they come because of what's happening downstairs in the Wholeness Ministry. It's a large group of people that's led by this lady I'm going to give the microphone to right now, Nancy Daniel. Will you please do me a favor and thank her for her leadership and this great, great work. Come up here. Come up here. Tell me just a little bit about what we do that's really uniquely at Unity North. A lot of places don't have this kind of ministry. What is it that the Wholeness Ministry does? Hold it close.
Well, one thing we don't do is heal people. I actually came here when this ministry was changing from being the healing ministry to wholeness ministry. We don't fix people. What we do is practice things like Reiki and EFT, which is the tapping modality. And
I've experienced probably 10 different modalities of healing, each one equally as profoundly beautiful and powerful.
As unique as each practitioner.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. These ministries were inspired in the whole Unity movement by Myrtle Fillmore. And she healed herself through affirmative prayer. So in my mind, what we do is a form of prayer. We are making a conscious connection through whatever modality we practice. We're making a conscious connection with Source, with that one presence, that one power, which is, correct me if I'm wrong, the fourth unity principle?
Prayer. I won't correct you on the air here right now, but it's in the unity principles.
Okay. And then we take it to the fifth unity principle, which is demonstrating and sharing that.
Yeah, and you were talking about prayer, so you did get it right. And the fifth one is right. I love a student who listens to what we do on Sunday, even when the minister doesn't hear her correctly. But well done. Give the lady a lollipop.
Thank you.
You guys talk about energy, and each individual practitioner is moving energy in their own unique way. Can you speak about energy?
I think Google says it best. I actually Googled, what is energy? And Google said the scientific definition is the ability to do work. And that's what we do. We offer a space in order for healing to happen and the ability for the person to do whatever work it is they need to do.
To come back to a place of wholeness, a body,
place of
mind,
wholeness.
and spirit.
Absolutely.
Can you give us one example of the story that's happened down there? Just one.
There are several, but in general, one of my favorite things that happens frequently down in those rooms is that people feel safe. Our guests feel so safe and so comfortable that they cry.
Tears are absolutely healing.
Absolutely.
And
yes.
I've seen tears coming out of that room because they felt seen. They felt held. They felt protected for the first time maybe in their lives. But I've also seen tears of those that came back the next week and said, that which was hurting me, that which was consuming me is gone. And I love to say it was because of what they experienced up here, but it's not. It's because of what they experienced at the hand of people who are moving the energy of love. I am so grateful for that ministry and the lives that have been touched by everything that you and your team is doing. I understand there's a special announcement that you'd like to make on behalf of the Wholeness Ministry.
I would, thank you. Because of the generous donations over the past several years from our practitioners as well as our guests, the Wholeness Ministry of Unity North would like to make a donation tonight of $5,000.
Wow! There is wholeness and healing happening tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you to each of your practitioners, to your team, for the generosity and what's going on. It is really like a church within a church. People are being touched at depth, and I appreciate so much the work that you are doing.
And with that, we have a new total.
Oh, need a drum roll. Need a drum roll.
Ready? New total and... Oh, what a prosperous, abundant, amazing place this is, Richard.
Now, there are a couple of items that I understand are not getting a lot of action on the bids. Can we highlight those, Marissa? Do we have the ability to highlight some of those bids? I know one of them in particular. I think she's going to put them up on the slides here of the team. But while they're doing that, can you do me a favor? We've gotten a lot of applause. We've applauded the band. But there's a bunch of people sitting up in that booth who have not gotten any, they don't really want a lot of recognition, but they deserve it. They are working very hard for all of the cues we have tonight. The tech team, Sebastian, Wes, Michael, and I don't know who else is up there, but Marissa's part of it as well. We are so grateful for you. Do we have those items that are not getting bid on too much?
I have them here.
Oh, let me hear what you got, because I know for a fact, I got at the auction 2 years ago a handmade knife by Joel Blackford. Handmade. It has become one of my most prized possessions. It's a work of art. It's a work of heart. It's beautiful. And he's got 2 knives that are in this bidding auction here tonight.
Well, I think we've got one of them here. Is this one of them?
That's one of them.
All right, well, we've got a couple of bids. Right now, Robert S., which I think is Bob Sykes, is at $105. We need to up that.
Oh, Bob Sykes, you're not going to let him get that beautiful work of art for $105. Come on, go on there, givebutter.com/Unity North and bid for that knife.
And to be honest, the Sedona trip, somebody's going to, you're the highest bidder. That's why you're not mentioning it, right?
I didn't bid on the Sedona trip because they're my friends. I got a free trip to Sedona.
This 7-night stay in Sedona, right now, Sylvie, right now the highest bidder. Hush. All right, she's kind of our boss, so never mind. We've got a 7-night stay in Sedona.
I'm going to invite the band to come back up and play a little bit. I see we have a drum solo tonight, maybe. I don't know. Let's bring the band up. What else? Where are we at with that Sedona trip?
$1,500 is all.
Well, $1,500 is what it's worth. It's about, right?
Well, yes, but...
But this is for a good cause. Do it for the children.
Do it for the children.
Do it for the children that are in the band. Do it, but go a little higher. Don't let Sylvie steal this for $1,500.
And the helicopter ride. I need to bid on that. Right now, a helicopter ride for 4 people. Current bid, we only have 4 people bidding. It's at $305. You would pay a lot more for that.
That is my bid, actually. If you want to outbid me. I want to thank Mike Russell.
Shoot.
Mike Russell, who donated this helicopter. He has taken me over Atlanta, over all the stadiums, over all the buildings, and let me tell you, it is worth every penny that I'm bidding on that, but I want you to outbid me.
I was going to say...
See if you can challenge me. Susie, get the phone out. Come on, I'm going to challenge somebody to go a little higher on the helicopter bids. My wife is begging you to please outbid me because she doesn't want to go on the helicopter for 4 people over Atlanta.
Yes. Soap making class and camping experience. We have a camping experience 5 days that I don't think we've gotten any bids on.
We have master campers in this community. The Strickland family know how to do glamping.
Yes.
Oh, they're over there. They're over there. Stand up so we can see who you're going to camp with. They're going to provide all of the hard work of camping, the tents, all the supplies, make some food and s'mores, yes?
Yep.
That is a priceless, priceless event, and they are some of the most fun people. Mike Strickland should be doing stand-up comedy. So if you don't like camping, go ahead and go and bring a mattress and get a comedy routine with Mike Strickland.
You can also do skydiving. So Susie, what you want him to jump out of a plane or a helicopter? Neither one. Okay.
And Ray is holding up that there's going to be a soiree with Sonia Osio and Richard Burdick, but we're going to whet your appetite in just a few moments with this song. But right now, I'm going to turn it back over to the band, right? Is it a moment for the band? We have time. You want to hear more of the band? Let's turn it over to Ryan and the band. Let's hear it, Unity North. Sing it. Oh, yeah! Beautiful, beautiful. Well, I'm going to go through this real quickly and invite somebody up here. But as a minister of this church, I began my work here as a minister of youth, working very closely with our Uniteens and our YOU groups, our high school and middle school groups. These days, being a teenager is this is not a teenager here, but she's real close. She's young. They have a lot more to deal with and a lot more stress and pressure and distractions, would you agree, than when you were in high school and you were in middle school? Our programs offer a very safe and nurturing place that a lot of these teens just don't have anywhere in their lives. Your bidding is creating the programs. Your donations are allowing us to create a safe place for these teenagers. One of the families that has benefited a lot from our Uniteens program is the Goodwin family. They were over there dancing. I hated to break up the romantic moment, but I needed your wife on stage. They have two incredibly delightful young men who are a part of the Uniteens program. One of them is graduating, and my wife's already crying about Bennett going up to YOU. They are incredible. You've done an amazing job with these two boys. They are ministers in our midst. I'd like to have Natalie up here. And look at that. It happened. Poof. Manifestation. She's also a member of our music team and has a special song she's going to sing. But before we have her sing, can you tell me what it has meant to have your boys involved in the Uniteen Middle School program here at Unity North?
Well, I asked my boys what it meant to them, and they told me that it's a place where they can go where they feel like everybody's really kind, and they feel like they belong. They have fun programs, fun projects that they do. They told me that they loved all of the outreach that they did. Like, they went out and did field trips, and I think it created a sense of community for them. So it's meant a lot to my boys. And I must admit, most kids are like, I don't want to go to church. My boys are like, we can't go. No, we really want to go.
How many people have ever had middle school boys say, we have to go to church? That's a testimony to the program that's happening here at Unity North.
They do.
So both you and Grant volunteer as guides, as leaders within that Uniteen program with Susie. How has it made a difference in your family?
I feel like the Uniteens program, Susie sculpts it beautifully. And it really aligns with our family values of, compassion and empathy and mindfulness. And we create the world that we want to live in through our thoughts and our actions. And it's right there. But Susie tailors it especially to meet the kids where they're at. So it aligns with our family values.
I love that. Well, your family has made a huge difference in this community. And if the partnership between what's happening in Uniteens and what's happening at home creates young men like that, the world needs more of that partnership. So I celebrate your family. I celebrate Dylan and Bennett, wherever you are, you're in the room. You just are incredible. And I love you so, so very much.
They just got a donation from Gregory Karch. Is that how you say it? $200 celebrating our grandsons, Bennett and Dylan, are being spiritually nurtured.
All right. See, we're not the only ones celebrating you.
It would be hard to imagine a better place. Thank you to their parents, Grant and Natalie.
I love it. Well, you've made an impact here. We're going to show a little video. They like to have fun. And they made a little video just to give you a laugh or two. And then Natalie's going to sing a special song written just for tonight. Let's go ahead and roll the video.
The most wasted of all days is one without laughter.
The most contagious thing known to mankind is laughter.
It's the only contagious thing that strengthens our immune system and increases antibody-producing cells.
Humor connects people, lightens the mood, and gives much-needed relief.
There are many ways to make someone laugh.
You can tell a joke,
Make a funny face or gestures,
Or incorporate funny quotes and sing. However, the result is always the same.
It is said that laughter is the elixir of life.
and bringing a smile to someone's face is a noble act.
One way to make people laugh is by performing funny skits.
So we present you with
The Invisible Bench. What are you doing? Sitting on the invisible bench. Can I join you? Sure.
What are you guys doing?
Sitting on the invisible bench.
Can I join?
Sure. What are you guys doing? Sitting on the invisible bench. Can I sit here too?
Yes.
Of course.
What are you guys doing?
Sitting on the invisible bench.
Can I join?
Sure.
Just scoot over a bit.
What are you guys doing?
Sitting on the invisible bench.
Oh, they moved that yesterday.
Want to hear a joke? What seafood goes best with peanut butter? Jellyfish. Want to hear another joke? What do you call a polar bear in Hawaii? Lost.
We have another skit for you.
Another lesson new. I hope you find it funny and an inspiration too. And
now we present Looking Up.
What are you guys doing? I'm looking up because he's looking up.
I'm looking up because she's looking up.
I'm looking up because he's looking up.
I'm looking up because he's looking up.
I don't know what you guys are looking at. I'm just stretching my neck. That's kind of awkward. Oh.
The moral of the story is don't follow the crowd. Unity principle number 3 says, I create my experiences by what I choose to think and what I feel and believe.
How about a hand for the Uniteens? So we had a donation come forth during that time, and Brandy Morrow, in memory of her Uncle Tim, who loved being an auctioneer, loved also to play and to have fun. So Brandy, thank you for your donation in honor of Uncle Tim. So I mentioned a special song that we're going to have Natalie sing, and this will be the last time we have the band tonight, because they all have to get to bed early, because they all have to get up and go to work tomorrow. But Natalie's going to sing this song, but this song was written specifically for this evening by Tam Andrews, another wonderful volunteer in our midst and in our community. Tam, tell us about the song we're about to hear.
Well, it's interesting in a way because John Stringer was here tonight, and I actually wrote this song the last time he was here. He inspired me to write something in his style. So I was working on it, and then I'm also on the program committee, and we started talking about this telethon, and I shared with the group that I had this song. So thanks to Judith, kind of backed me up on that, and I think it was actually the second song that John sang tonight is the one that inspired me. It was this, I liked his style and stuff, so. And you know, it's possible to write a song that's really not suitable for your own voice, so I asked Natalie to sing this song for me, and Richard and I are going to help out on the chorus toward the end, and we're hoping that all of you will join in on that.
There's a part for all of you. When we are divine, we want you to sing with us because we are divine. And this song speaks about the diversity. The video that you're going to see while the song is playing shows the diversity in our congregation. But Tam, thank you for the gift that you are to this community. He is the leader of our card care ministry. Cards are going out every single week to those that are in need and need to know that they're remembered and they're supported. This man's heart is as big as any heart in our midst. And I thank you for the song, the video, for everything.
I just wanted to, I forgot to thank Misty Cochran for putting this video together. Misty's the head of our marketing, and she did a fabulous job. So enjoy the song, enjoy the video, and we'll go from there.
Take it away, Natalie.
plain we all got here by way of the same, a powerful force that brought some great gain. No need to define it, to give it a name. Why give it a name? For it doesn't matter if it has a name. It won't change its manner, it won't change its game. Its pulse is the drumbeat of all that we know. It is so, it is so, it is so. It is so, it is so, it is so. It's our birthright. We are the same as the starlight. We are the product of something sublime, something preceding all matter and time. Let's now pause in a moment of this glorious day and give thanks to the source that made us this way. We are divine, we are divine, we are divine, we are divine.
Sing with us.
We are divine, 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 we are divine. We are divine, we are divine, we are divine.
Can we sing that chorus again? We are divine. Let's join together.
We are divine. 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 We are divine.
really good one. Pam Andrews, the Unity North Band, and the Divinity of Unity North Atlanta Church. So it's bittersweet, but we have to say goodbye to the band now. They're going to go. So I'm going to make my way over to a piano, and I am a really bad replacement for these guys. But I want to just real quickly introduce another one of our youth programs that, how many of you remember when you were a teenager? It was a wonderful and sometimes challenging time in our lives. And today, what's that? Just yesterday? You are a liar. They have tons more to deal with than we did, and we are seeing an emerging consciousness of young minds and voices that are ready to change the world in positive ways. Our teenagers, our high school kids have been on this platform and said things more profound than any minister ever spoke. At Unity North, we give voice to those teenagers. They bring a wisdom, a power, and a desire for positive change that we need in this world now more than ever. I'm proud of our YOU program, our Youth of Unity, for creating a safe and a nurturing space for those who need to be heard. And not only heard, but honored and respected, as well as a safe place for those young lives that may be dealing with the most incredible challenges that any teenagers ever had to face today. We're going to play a video from a service that we did last year where two of our YOUers, our young teenagers, gave voice to those challenges and their hopes for the future. This is Caroline Chagas and Rory Strickland.
Every voice matters.
Every voice counts.
Every voice is needed.
Every voice must sound.
Every voice important.
Every song, every word.
Every voice has value.
Let
your voice be heard. The young,
the old,
the girl,
the boy,
the child,
each man,
each woman,
each identity,
whether straight
or LGBTQ,
the voice of me, the voice of you, the Christian,
Sikh,
Muslim,
and Jew,
Taoist,
pagan too.
Every voice matters.
Every voice counts.
Every voice is needed.
Every voice must sound.
Every voice important.
Every song, every word.
Every voice has value.
Let your voice be heard. No matter what religion,
ethnicity,
or race.
The time has come.
The time is now.
To step up.
Step back.
Step out.
Step in.
But take the step and just begin.
To speak out.
Speak up.
Speak strong.
Speak loud.
Speak love.
Speak peace.
Speak kind.
Speak proud.
A voice of compassion.
A voice that brings light.
A voice that brings justice.
A voice that unites. A voice of deep passion.
Not passive, but strong.
Your voice is your power.
Your voice is your song.
Cultivate.
Cooperate.
Illuminate.
Activate.
Motivate.
Emanate.
Advocate.
Animate.
Educate.
Inflate.
Substantiate.
Arbitrate.
Radiate.
Perpetrate.
Elevate.
Celebrate.
Penetrate.
Demonstrate.
And decimate
all
the hate.
With a new heart and vision.
New spirit, new view.
The world is waiting.
The chorus needs you. Every voice matters.
Every voice counts.
Every voice is needed.
Every voice must sound.
Every voice important.
Every song, every word.
Every voice has value.
Let your voice be heard. And in your singing.
And in your shout.
And in your whisper.
Remove the doubt that we are one. Each voice, each heart, humanity in harmony.
Your pain is mine.
Your joy I share.
Your loss I carry.
Your burden I bear.
We walk together.
No one alone.
We share one mother.
Our earthly home. In sympathy.
And empathy.
Willingly.
Actively.
Lovingly.
Vulnerably.
Regularly.
Visibly.
Audibly.
Honestly.
Tenderly.
We remember that we are
one humanity, one biology,
one spiritual technology,
one creation,
incarnation,
invocation,
consecration,
affirmation,
realization
of love,
of peace,
of God. Let us ruminate,
to renovate,
innovate,
to recreate,
mitigate,
to eliminate
whatever
has come between us.
Let us sing down the walls.
Let us sing down the blocks.
Let us sing down the barriers.
The borders.
The box.
We will sing so many bridges.
We will not sing alone.
You and I will bring the music.
You and I will bring the stones.
That make that bridge much stronger.
The harmony profound.
Each stone, each note belongs here.
Love's voice, our common sound.
Love's voice, our common ground.
Get off the couch, sisters and brothers.
Put one foot down and then the other.
And be the change you want to see.
The eyes for those who cannot see.
The ears for those who cannot hear.
The voice for those consumed with fear.
The hope for those who've lost their drive.
The breath for those that must survive.
Breathe.
Breathe.
The answer is as close as the breath you just took.
And the one you just released.
It is the power behind the voice.
The truth behind the call.
The good behind the choir.
The God within us all.
Shanti.
Salam.
Shalom.
Hewa.
Paz.
Pache.
Om.
Peace.
Every voice matters.
Every voice counts.
Every voice is needed.
Every voice must sound.
Every voice important.
Every song, every word.
Every voice has value. Let your voice be heard.
Let's hear it for our high school program. This is the kind of thing that they're working on, they're studying, they're giving voice to, and we celebrate them. Just really quickly, we had a donation to the Uniteens of $150 from two former middle school educators, Sylvia Drawn and Dr. Nita Paris, to support our Uniteens. Thank you so much for the donation and the work. And we're on it real quick because we're on a very tight time schedule, and this auction cuts off at 10. The YOU, we've done a lot of fundraising. And back many, many years ago, I did fundraising for this YOU program, and they got a big chunk of dough. Big chunk of dough. Tonight, the YOU, our high school kids, believe in the mission of this community. They have let me know that they're donating $3,000. Our high school kids, $3,000 to the work of Unity North. I believe that needs to be celebrated. Julie, where were we at with memories?
With memories, I think we're caught up. We have a sponsor video, though.
A sponsor video. We have been so excited throughout the years to partner with the Isha Foundation. Rooted in the timeless wisdom of yogic sciences, Isha Kriya is a simple yet powerful process created by yogi and modern-day mystic Sadhguru. Isha means the source of creation, and Kriya means internal action. It's what we do here. The Isha Foundation also does it. They're a silver sponsor, and they are delighted to let us know that Sadhguru, their founder, is going to, this is a big thing, is going to be back in Atlanta on June 3rd and June 4th. He has been here, and it was a packed house. You want to come to this event. It's an extraordinary opportunity for us to tap into one's natural state of freedom, love, and limitless joy. Isha will also be offering 2 yoga sessions here at Unity North. Stay tuned for those details. But we're just grateful to partner with them. Please check the Isha event calendar for the dates and more information about those events. For now, let's watch a video of Sadhguru and Isha.
Shambhavi Mahamudra is a miraculous process because in 21 minutes, what it is doing to you is quite incredible.
Uh-oh.
That was quick.
There was more to it than that. All I know is the wisdom that came from Sadhguru on our stage, and he's only gotten wiser and wiser and wiser. I hope you'll support the Isha Foundation and these upcoming events.
Yes, and stay tuned. And one of those yoga sessions is going to be for kids, and we'll have childcare so families can come. All right, everybody take a breath. It's about to get exciting in here. I know we've been here a while.
What do you mean about to get exciting? Isn't it exciting already? You got raffle tickets and you must be present to win.
Yeah, yes, it's about to get more exciting. We're gonna combine a couple of auctions because the thing is, at 10 o'clock, the bidding stops. And we want a little bit of a bidding war. So what I want to encourage you to do before I introduce our next, I can't see that. I'm doing it. Look on Give Butter. There are things that we have not mentioned that are gonna go for almost nothing. So I wanna get a bidding war going because there are trips, there are knives, there's soap making, there's all kinds of stuff. Go and peruse because once it closes at 10 o'clock, that's it. So for now though, making their way to the stage are 2 people that we know very well. So I wanna introduce Richard Burdick and Sonia Osio. 2 hearts, 2 voices, 2 cultures, 2 beautiful spirits come together for an evening of music, stories, laughter, and love. You've heard them sing the prayer together. But there's much more to receive from these talented musicians. So we're going to do the song, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the concert.
I pray you'll be our eyes and watch us from above and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer. When we lose our way, lead us to a place, guide us with your grace to a place where we'll be saved.
La luce che ti dai
I pray we'll find your light
nel cuore resterà.
and hold us in your heart.
Ricordarci che
When the stars go out each night,
l'eterna stella sei. Nella mia preghiera
let this be our prayer.
quanta fede c'è.
When shadows fill our day,
Lead us to a place,
guide us with your grace.
give us faith so we'll be saved. Sognando il mondo senza più violenza, un mondo di giustizia, di speranza, un mondo di ala, ma non so vicino, simbolo di pace, di fraternità. La forza che ci dai,
We ask that life be kind
desiderio che
and watch us from above.
ognuno trovi amore
We hope each all will find
intorno e dentro sé.
another soul to love.
Let this be our prayer.
Let this be our prayer.
Just like every child, need to find a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be saved. Nella fede che hai acceso in noi, sento che ci Don't leave. Don't leave. This lady is the light of my heart. And to sing with her is a blessed gift, and to sing together for you would be amazing.
Yes. 10 to 20 of your friends can get together for an evening with these two beautiful souls. Give us a little bit of your gypsy. This is some of what you might hear.
For your donation.
Yes.
It make all difference. And if you cute, give more just to it.
So, humor, wonderful harmonies, lush harmonies, their energy, their infectious love. Give us a little bit of your tickling the ivory.
You know, there were lots of requests. We will do requests for this event. And the last time we did this, well, I did it alone. I took requests, and this is one of the ones that we requested that everybody sang together, you and your friends. When you're down and troubled and you need a helping hand. Come on, everybody, sing it. And nothing, nothing is going right. There might be some chestnuts just like that if you request them.
Yeah, so we only have 6 minutes, so that's just a little bit of what you're going to get. So we have two big prizes. This concert, I think it's at $1,480 right now. But you get to take 10 to 20 of your friends. So text your friends, say, let's go in on it. That's the concert. We also have a lake house. Do you have the information on that, Richard, or you want me to grab it?
Well, let me say, it is in Tennessee. I've got some notes here somewhere about this, but let me tell you, I have lived it. Jenny Langer has donated this home. It can have 18 of your closest friends, and I'm going to challenge you. What would it be if 18 of your closest friends went to this Tennessee house and had Sonia and Richard come and bring a piano? Oh, it could go big.
We only have 5 minutes for this. That's at $2,000 for this lake house where you can bring 18 people and 10 to 20 people for a concert. Looks like you're going to get a concert
Private
both times.
lakefront vacation rental home located on beautiful Norris Lake in Deerfield Resort. 7 bedrooms and a loft and a den. 5 bathrooms, sleeps 18, covered dock with slip and water slide, wrap-around porch, and screened-in porch. Let me tell you, the board went up there for our retreat. I didn't want to leave.
I have an idea. Why don't you bring Sonia and you can do a concert at the lake house also? But that's got to be at least $5,000. So if you bid $5,000 on the lake house, it'll come with a concert, and I'll pay for that later. So we got 4 minutes. This is going to shut off at 10. So Richard's going to sing a little of that song, but this is where you're bidding. It's coming down to the final thing. Go on the app, look at the other things, get the lake house, get the concert, and then we're going to be at our total.
All right, so, you know, we thought we'd end big, but we're going to end big in a minute. But what we do here, all the ministries that have been highlighted, all the different people who have stepped up, this is what they do. They remind people that they are holy, they are sacred, they are beautiful. And so this is a gift I give you in our final few minutes before we have that grand total. If there was just one gift I could give to you, it would be to tell you that you're beautiful. If there was just one gift I could give to you, it would be to tell you who you are. There's one of our sponsors, and Julie, do you have the information there? Because this song goes out and dedicated to Nicholas Chavez, who is our final sponsor.
I do not have specific information on it.
Let me see if I can find it, because I want to dedicate this to them. Where is it? It's here somewhere. Lion-hearted Nicholas Chavez came in as another member of our congregation, having been told that he didn't belong. And he came here and he found home. And let me tell you, the artistry of this man's work, the artistry of what he does with kitchens and bathrooms. Let's take a look at the video while I find the information about Nicholas Chavez and his beautiful work.
Did a gorgeous job. We're very efficient, got it done quickly, and moved all my furniture and put it back where it belonged and cleaned up, and I couldn't recommend them more. To anybody that asked me, I would definitely recommend Nicholas and Lion Harbor Home Solutions.
I've seen the work firsthand. You need to reach out. Nicholas is sitting right over here. Thank you for your sponsorship, your source for interior design and remodeling, kitchen, bathroom, flooring, no matter the size of your job. Silver sponsor. Thank you for the impact you've not only made as a sponsor, but as a member of our community. Who you are makes a difference in this world. Who you are makes a difference to me. Who you are makes a difference in this world. Who you are makes a difference to me. And I think we're right at that time.
Well, that's a little fast.
That's a little fast.
Yeah, we got a couple minutes, but we have a couple donations. So hopefully you guys are out there bidding. I see the phones up. Are the phones up out in the ethers? But Kim and Michael Strickland donated $100 in honor of the wonderful youth programs that have nurtured our boys. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
As did the Goodwins, $200 for the wonderful work in the Unity program. Yes, thank you. So
what we're going to do when we have this big reveal, there's going to be a raffle after the reveal, right?
No, actually, we need time to count. So this is the final drum roll for the bidding. It's going to take a few minutes to get that number. And
we have time for Bob Simon's video?
We're going to do that as soon as 10 o'clock hits. So, by my watch, we have 2 minutes. So is everybody bidding? Let me see. Let's see what it's at. $2,025. Carolyn Purvis has that lake house for $2,000. Come on, let's bid a little bit more on that. And the concert is currently at $1,490. So you've got just a couple more minutes to take a look, and the bids are going to close, and then we will give a moment before we do that reveal.
Too many people die with their music still inside them. Too many people leave their song unheard. If there was just one gift that I could give to you, it's sing your song, raise your voice and be heard. For who you are makes a difference in this world. Who you are makes a difference to me. Who you are makes a difference in this world. Who you are makes a difference to me. Are we going to bring the crew up here?
No, first we're going to do the Bob Sima video.
Oh. You know, Bob Sima is a good friend of Unity North, and he comes here 2 or 3 times a year and touches our heart and our lives, and he's going through a challenge right now. He needs our love, but he did not let his challenge get in the way of sending us a video and sharing his love for the telethon this evening. Let's go ahead and roll that video.
Hello, UNA. Bob Sima coming at you with with a little music and a little message. Want to send out my love from Shannon as well. She couldn't be with me in this moment. We are a little busy running in different directions, but it's perfect because I'm going to sing a song today for you that she hasn't quite learned the harmonies to. It's a new song, so I'll share it to you just solo. But the message of this song really, to me, just speaks about UNA. The song is called I've Got Friends, and you know, UNA is a friend to us. It's a friend to many people, and it's not just a friend, it's a protector, it's a guide. You've brought so much wisdom into the world. So many musicians and speakers have come through there, so many friendships, so much transformation, and that's really what this song is about, is us coming together in kinship and friendship. As Ram Dass used to say, we're all just walking each other home. So this is a song called I've Got Friends. I've got friends with degrees, letters after their name, MD, PhD. And I've got friends with LLCs. They got money growing on their trees. And I've got friends with 3 part-time jobs. They're keeping it all together against the odds. I've got friends staring at the wall. meditate, they contemplate, they try to make sense of it all. And I've got friends, got it all figured out. They're living the dream without a doubt. And I've got friends in all kinds of powerful positions. I've got friends living in the hardest conditions. I've got friends who lead a little left and friends who lead a little right. I've got friends that I can call in the middle of the night. I've got friends with felonies. They're a little bit edgy and a spicy history. And I've got friends who keep the peace, the healers and shamans doing ceremonies. And I've got friends who just disagree, but ain't nothing gonna come between them and me. And I've got friends of all kinds of persuasions, friends who make my day and feed my frustrations. I've got friends who lead a little left and friends who lead a little right. I've got friends that I can call in the middle of the night. And you can't separate or segregate, 'cause the bond of a friend can't just be taken away. And as hard as this world is pushing on us all, well, let's be friends and watch our differences dissolve. Hey, hey, hey. And I've got friends that I've gathered all along the way, friends from lifetimes ago, and friends I made just yesterday. And I've got friends who lead a little left and friends who lead a little right. I've got friends. I've got friends. I've got friends. Love you guys.
Bob Sima.
We love you too, Bob Sima. So the bidding has ended. I just want to report on the two that we were bidding war about. So, an evening soiree with Reverend Richard and Sonia Osio was won by Jenny Langer, our board president, for $1,490. If you want to be in the audience, please see Jenny. And Jenny's Lake House went for, where is it? Carolyn Purvis, $2,025. Carolyn Purvis. We have one more donation.
So Carolyn, you outbid me. Can I go on? Can I be one of your 18? Please, please, please.
Misty Russell made a $100 donation in gratitude for her new spiritual family. So thank you, Misty. We are happy to have you in our family. So we have a raffle or two to do. Oh, I wanted to also say the royal treatment. I don't know if you saw that, but somebody special that donated or that bid is going to get the royal treatment on Sunday. They can tell Richard what to talk about if they have advance notice. They're going to get ushered in. They're going to get maybe a tiara, I don't know. And that person is Rosemary H. Are you in the room, Rosemary? What? It's for John and Lorelei. John and Lorelei are getting the royal treatment.
So you're telling me that John and Lorelei are going to tell me what I have to speak about?
Yes.
Something tells me there's going to be some astrology in the air.
They get special royal seating, valet parking. It's catered lunch. Two better people I cannot see. Okay, time for some raffles. The first, who's got my raffle? First is going to be the Booth Museum. 4 tickets. Cartersville. Or as my mom calls the Cowboy Museum. All right. And the winner is 879-3907. You must be present to win. 879-3907. Oh, no. Nope. 879-3907. All right.
Going once, going twice, pick another ticket. Wait, somebody's got it.
Who? Maybe you won. Can we put the house lights on, please?
We had the same problem when we were singing. We could not see the music up here. It was too dark.
Okay, going once. Oh, I threw it back, so if you didn't have that number. I can't. Oh. 879-3907. Going once. Going twice. All right. The real winner, 7127790. 4 tickets to the Booth Museum. 7127790. Yes, we have a winner! 4 tickets. 4 tickets to the Booth Museum. Yep. And before we pick this coveted parking space, if you won tonight, please go to the office for instructions on how to get your item. No, you pick up your item, your certificate, your item, whatever, in the office. So please make your way.
So now, is it
there.
a parking space now? Is the minister going to get a parking space?
No.
Oh.
The associate minister is.
You can have one, but it's back by the organic garden.
All right. And the winner of the parking space with your name on it, towing rights for 1 year, 229396. 229396. It's a blue ticket. Yay, Sheila! Shayla, that means you have to come to church every week. Every week, Shayla. Every Sunday you must be at church because you have a parking ticket. Okay, you want to invite people up? We're about ready to reveal, I think.
I'm ready to reveal. I'm about ready to go to sleep. I am exhausted.
Can Marissa text me if we have if we're ready for a number? And I think we're going to invite anybody up for this reveal who's been part of this.
Yes, absolutely. When we talk about having a friend, there's been a whole bunch of people put this event together tonight, and it has been a lot of work, and we want to invite anybody on the team to come up for this reveal. It is so important that we thank you. Those of you online, take a look at these faces, because they're the ones that made this happen.
Come on, Judith. If you're a part of this work of love, they are ready with the number. I am waiting on bated breath.
While they're coming up, let's go ahead and sing the song I've been playing for each one of these people that's shown love, shown dedication and commitment. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you've got to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You got a friend. Ain't it good to know you got a friend? Ain't it good to know you got a friend? These are the friends of Unity North, each and every one of them. And each of you who bid tonight, you are a friend, and we are so incredibly grateful.
Can you do a drum roll on the piano?
I can't do a drum roll, but I can do this.
All right. Our total for the 2023 UNA Telethon is $44,780. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming. We hope you had a good time. We hope you made some friends, some new friends, some old friends. Thank you for everybody who participated tonight. We are so, so thankful. Make sure you thank the guys in the booth on the way out. We love you and appreciate all of you. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you've got to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You got a friend.
To the office and collect your prize.